Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Crusader Kings II. I'm noticing there's a revolution here in the Holy Roman Empire, but what is more interesting to us, is there's a revolution here in the Byzantine Empire with a faction that wants to lower the crown authority because the Basilius Patronus, the emperor, the kind, he was an asshole. He became very weak after his war with us because we killed tons of his troops. The other interesting thing is you can see all of our vassals massing together because they are going on a holy crusade for Georgia because they got Georgia on their mind. So they're going to go fight the Sunni Muslims for that. We're not going to join them in that war because Bernie has a personal vendetta against the Byzantine Emperor because Bernie's eldest son, Vigo the Carpathian, died in the Byzantine prison. But we can't just declare war on the Byzantines, unfortunately, because if we try to, it's grayed out. Why is it grayed out? Because he still holds some of our close relatives. So let's find out who. Alright, so there's some princesses and the like. So let's pay the ransom for Princess Yordanka. The one plus side. Oh, that guy's like, yeah, you can have a concubine. I forgot that our king tried to do that. Speaking of which, while we're doing that, do we have anyone we can ransom? Oh, our King Bernardine. Ding, ding, ding. King Bernardine from the east here. We're going to ransom him for 266 gold. Hopefully that doesn't put someone dangerous out there. It might. Hopefully he doesn't join a faction and become a threat. That'll bring in a bunch of money, too. As we're paying a little bit of money to get these guys. He's like, hell yeah, I'll pay to get myself free. We have almost 2,000 gold. That will not last. While we're doing this... Alright, the Byzantine Emperor is like, yeah, I'll accept your money for that guy. Why don't we increase our retinue a tiny bit? We're mostly rebuilding it, but let's put some more troops in it. Let's get our heavy infantry back up to 1,000. And that means 1,000 potential. We're only at 262.6 right now. I don't know how you have 0.6 of a man. Maybe the rest got lopped off. Shit happens. It's like the Black Knight. Alright, who else do we need to ransom? I'm only worried about family members. Lottie Princess. And hopefully we can get our retinue to grow quickly. And I also hope that the civil war here that they're fighting... here's the prisoner's like, let me out. The civil war that they're fighting hopefully kills a bunch of Byzantine troops. And stays going long enough for us to get involved. See all these gray armies? This is the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire saying, yay, I ransomed your person. Or I'll accept that ransom thing. You can see all of our vassals marching out to go fight the Muslims. Alright, Emperor of the Byzantine Empire? Is this we still can't declare war against you? He's gonna make about 100 gold or something on all the people we're paying for. But he's way in debt now because of all the people that are in revolt against him. How is the revolt going? 4% in favor of Martha the Unfaithful. That means there's a slut leading the rebellion. Martha the Slut with slut pox. Hot! Yeah, of course, now this guy loves us. He's like, yeah, I'll take all the money you want. Or I can. Who is this? My nephew? How many of these bastards are in here? These bastards, stupid Byzantines taking all these people prisoner. It's like such a generous ransom. It's 10 gold. Alright, nephew. We'll let Bernardine teach you. Hopefully Bernardine... Does he like us now? King Bernardine loves us! The new king of Lithuania is kind of likes us. His dad was the one who kept trying to hump his relatives. Are there any factions? There's a small one for Chief Kai Iokim for Croatia. Not a major concern at the moment. See, we're a good king. Bernie doesn't have ulterior motives that he's just trying to get his family back so he can... Oh, I guess he does have ulterior motives. Yeah, destroy the Byzantine troops. Not too many at once, though. What I'd really like to get, but I don't know that we will, would be Constantinople. This is one of the most developed territories on the map. If we could take that and make that one of our personal holdings, that would help us with our own personal power, despite the fact that there would be a transitional period where there's a negative to that. Alright, Princess Rositia. Rosy Tits. She's like, Uncle? Like, oh, that's our daughter. Dad? What? Alright, so we only need to ransom this many more. Let's ransom the kids first. Just seems like the right... Oh, maybe I should ransom the ladies, just in case they were pregnant. Then you get a 2-for-1 deal, right? Why does he have a regent? I don't understand. He doesn't look like he's incapable. He's just very angry. You can see here armies. I believe this is armies of maybe his... Those might be armies of our guys marching through there to the Crusades. We'll educate our niece. I feel bad for the Muslim countries down here, then. They just can't win. Sooner or later, somebody's going to crusade against them. I would like to imagine everyone in the kingdom, too, the empire is like, Bernie, Bernie, an empire for Tengri. And Bernie's just seething with rage. He's like, no, I need my vengeance. Make the Byzantine Empire bleed. We can arrest somebody. I don't know why we can arrest him. I wish they would say here. It just says state intrigue and stuff, but it should say what he did. Fate smiles upon your concubine, Alexandra. Hey, you used to be in prison and I freed you. She was like, man, I was ready for some Emperor Dick. Oh, yeah. Wait, are you calling me a dick? More babies on the way. These poor kids here, they're going to be like, growing up, we saw our brother die in a horrible Byzantine prison. We have ransomed back some more family members. We're going to continue. We will ransom back Gertrude. Hopefully at that point, we have enough troops to actually do something. We might have to fight both sides, though. It's not really good for us that both of their capitals are right next to each other. You can see all of our vassals as they make their... It's not really even a pilgrimage. Their crusade deep into Muslim territories. Hopefully they win. It'd be so awesome if one of our vassals won and we got this territory under us because it became under one of our vassals. He's like, yeah, I need your money. Alright, I would like Radu the lady. What? Why won't you release Radu? How about the kid? I hope he doesn't hold that one hostage to try and prevent us from attacking him. Which is a possibility. Come on, dude. Get back to me with your message. I got more money. We are rolling in dough. Alright, we got the kid back. We can declare war on him now. Before we do, he's got 10,000 troops somehow all of a sudden. Man, those Byzantines, they grow so fast. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I have a feeling Emperor Bernie would do it. And I feel like this is supposed to be about role-playing. I think Bernie would be like, I want my vengeance. So what is this territory? Thrace? He's going to declare war, a holy war. For Thrace. For the head of the Byzantine Empire. For their capital. Declare war on nearby Orthodox rulers. Might ask... That might mean that the other Byzantine guys join them. It is a risk we will take. We want a victory right away. Prince German needs to be educated. We will see if any of our allies want to join us in the war. I don't know who Sauru's horses... Horses? Host? It's like some dude's host. Nay! That is our distant relative, the Sultan Tongan. His family never helps us. That is the Sky Lord leader, Lord of the Sky. We'll ask him. No, wait, no, that wasn't. That was a different dude. Whatever. We're just asking everybody we can. And now, for better or worse, we shall raise all of the troops in the kingdom. I want to make sure all these guys are coming. That sounds wrong. I'm actually going to let these guys stay home. So that they can help defend against Vikings, ideally. How do we get these guys down here? There should be a really big army there. Yep, the army of King Bernardine. We'll have them all meet there. So many guys going to war. We're taking, like, everybody we can. We actually have these guys march around the mountains and then march south. So there are 4,000 rebels there, sieging the head of the Byzantine Empire. We want that. That's our war goal. Obviously, we gotta wait a little bit till we get enough of a army going. Tell me the Holy Order is free. No! This is our relative. To the narrow-minded bigot Hermes, may your ears be short and miserable. We ought to go murder him. Yes! Our good friend from way out here, High Chief 2N, has agreed to join our war. This dweeb, I don't know who he is, Sauru's host. For some reason he's related to us or something. He said no. Let's make sure everybody is marching. Just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anybody. This guy is like, to the narrow-minded boar Hermes, we're not joining your war. Come on, dude. We helped you in a war. We didn't show up, but... High Chief Boris of Volhynia claims that Chief Vislav of Mainz is attempting to promote vile heresies. Well, let's see. No, he looks like a proper Tangri. I think you guys are just mad at each other. Settle down, old man. The old man will die soon anyway. Man, these rebels down here, they got a lot of guys. We're going to kind of let them just fight the Byzantine Emperor. Let them weaken each other and see what happens. This might have been a foolish war, too, by Bernie, but I think Bernie is just like, I'm sick of you bastards. It's going to take a while, unfortunately, for Bernadine's army to get out there. And you can see all the other gray armies of our vassals going out to the other holy war. I think those are our vassals. Our vassals are fighting Byzantine rebels. That's awesome. In fact, while we're at it, let's win the first battle of the war. We're going to go in there and attack Byzantine troops that are sieging a rebel position. Will they get out in time? They're leaving the 19th? 18th? We will not get there in time. These pain in the ass cowards. We're like, we're coming in. They're like, we're leaving. Alright, we'll get there on the 4th. They'll be out of there before then. That's no help to us. Whoa, 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 what's going on over here? Byzantine troops in our territory? We don't want that. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get our reinforcements in time. Oh, apparently we're the attackers. I didn't realize they were in our territory. Our flanks have fallen. Shit, the reinforcements aren't gonna make a difference. We're sending them in anyway. You'll be there on the 11th. You'll be there on the 3rd. I want them driven out of our territory. There we go. Right away, we just crushed them. Excellent. Oh, they're going to try and send more reinforcements in there. Interesting. Let's have these guys merge and move here. I think we'll have enough guys there to win. Because we got more reinforcements moving in there. Yep, they changed their mind. Come on, the rest of the army. The poor rest of the army has got so far to march. Alright, we probably have enough guys here. How many guys can you raise there? Oh, not that many, because they're still weak from what happened before. So let's march all of these guys into there. That would certainly help us if we could start taking stuff in the eastern part of the empire right away. Try and march those guys through there. Hopefully they don't get hit. My kinswoman, High Chiefess Yvette, who I called Fat when I was a kid, has just informed me that Chief Sava of Goridas tried to recruit her in a scheme to seduce my concubine, Bogdana. Oh, that Randy Goat, he wants to fuck my women. They're just jelly because the Emperor gets all the best women. We want to take that there. It's going to be a little difficult because we're going to be far from our supply lines. You can see there the rebels are fighting the Byzantine army proper. Proper, yo. My only concern is that the rebels may assault us because they are also our enemy. Because they're also Byzantine, they're just Byzantine rebels. The other thing we're going to have to worry about is we will suffer attrition going into that territory. So what we'll probably do is we're going to take one chunk of our army, move it into Membria, where we wouldn't have as bad supply runs. Apparently we're running into more fights over here. Let's get these guys moving. They gotta march all the way around the mountains here. This little line is like mountains you can't cross, so you gotta march around them. How much longer do you guys get there? January 17th? Good. Start sieging this area again. The people live there will be like, oh, not again. This giant money reserve we had is going to disappear before very long. But I think that's what Bernie would do. I think we've got to play the character. I think Bernie would be like, fuck the money. These bastards killed my son, and I'm going to take what's most precious to them, the heart of their empire. Victory. We're going to start sieging there. We won a battle out there in the east. No, the west, actually. We're going to let these guys go where they want to. We don't want to attack any rebels if we can avoid it to start with. We want to avoid that civil war. Like, because you saw for a moment there are like 2,000, 2,500 more Byzantine Empire troops. Once we get about, I don't know, 10, 12,000 guys here, I want to move them into Thrake. And we're going to lose a lot of guys due to attrition. I kind of want March to show up. I want the warmer weather months where we don't have to worry about winter attrition as much. Sieging you again. They're like, oh, nah, damn it. Well, yeah, that shit happens, bro. Currently a 0% war score. I feel so much rage when I see the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire. And the nice thing is the rebels are sieging his territory. That's what you get, you dirty, dirty whore. He's like, oh. That's what you get. Tens of thousands of people have died because of your evil greed. You have broken your own country. Oh, Austria formed. So scary. Well, everybody, next time, the Great Penetration will begin. When we get our army together here, all the way formed, and then move into Thrace, and hopefully don't lose too many people from attrition. It's a lot easier to fight a defensive war than an offensive war, but Bernie wants vengeance for Vigo. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you next time.